What's going on, guys? As you saw in that brutal unboxing today, we got some bullet connectors, 100 pack off of Amazon. Some of those bullet electric terminals that we got, and we are going to be putting them on the go-kart. You guys can't probably see it right now, but we're going to be installing a kill switch for it right now. So I'm going to get the old tractor, going to get the mini bike out of here. I'm going to pull that go-kart out, send it to my shed, and we're going to get to working. Got the 212 Predator from Harbor Freight, some super ball tires, single drive wheel with a clutch, and normal brake gas pedals. So we already have the kill switch up on here that it was already installed, and then we just got our wire running from back here. All we gotta do is cut this off, hopefully, put in the new bullet switch, wire it up to the Predator engine, and see if she fires up and turns off. Got that going. Let me get everything situated, and you guys will see me when I am got everything out and ready to install the bullet connectors and hook up the motor. Alright, so as of right now, I got the bullet connectors, I got some wire cutters, I got some wire crimpers. They have all the different gauges on there, what size wire you can crimp and cut. So you're gonna need those definitely. I mean, not really for how small this wire is, but it's just good to have them. Harbor Freight's got them for super cheap. I got some Husky wire cutters, and then these were I think $10. You get a 100 pack of them, so 50 of the bullet connectors and then 50 of the female connectors on there too. So all right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do with this wire is literally just cut this off. I'm going to cut it closest to the connector just to give us the most amount of wire to have, just in case we screw up. And then we got to take our wire crimpers. We got to figure out what gauge it is. So I'm going to say it is 14 gauge wire. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the 14, and you're going to put it in there, see how it's on the inside of it, and you just crimp down. Then you gotta strip it. So you gotta pull a little bit. I just cracked my seat. That's okay. So you crimp it just like that. Alright, the next step is to pop this off to get all your wires loose. Let your wires all hang here. And you want to find the wire that is connected to the multiple wires right here. So you got your black and your yellow. And then you want to disconnect your black one right here. Alright, so once you connect this, this gives you access to the female hole right here. And once you get access to that female hole, you want to go in and figure out what size bullet male connector you can put inside of this. So once you figure out your female, what the size your female is, you find the male that fits it, which would be this one. And you're literally going to take this and you're going to twist the wires a little bit to get them so they don't fray apart. Then you're going to take this and you're going to slide your wires right on in there. And then you want to make sure you get a super good connect right here. So you're just going to crimp it as hard as you can to make sure. And you want to do it kind of on this little lump. I kind of missed the lump as you saw. But you kind of just want to do it on the lump. And then make sure that you just get good connectivity right there with your wire. So you can see how your wire's running through there. And just make sure that it's crimped down there really good. So then once if you have to disconnect it for some reason or whatever happens, so that it's easier to come out and it's all crimped down on there. So, and then what you're going to do is you're going to plug this right back into your thing, into your male connector, as like that. And then we're going to fire this sucker up and see if it actually turns off. Alright, so we're going to have the switch in the on position. You're going to come over here, and last time I left the gas on, but normally it'll be over here. If you remember to turn it off, you turn your gas on, and you got run, you go over to start, and you're just going to give her a pull and see what she's got. Alright, so right now my kill switch is off, so I'm just going to see if it'll even fire, especially in the cold. Well, it works, but it was in the off position. All right, so it won't start. So I'm going to switch it back to the off position, and it'll start back up. And then you flick it to the on position, and it kills it. So it did work, but I guess it's just backwards. I don't know the cause of that. Maybe because it was in the off position, or when I wired it up, or my plugs are just in a wrong spot or something like that. So, all right, so we just got the kill switch wired up to the 112 Predator CC engine, and I haven't made any modifications to this go-kart since I've had it, except one. That would be right here, this little screw that lets your throttle hit it once it is at full power right there. Normally it'll be like right here maybe, but I have unscrewed it maybe half the way or almost 3/4, where the screw is like literally 1/4 of the way in with the spring that's on there. So I've got this go-kart up to about 35 so far, but depending on what I do with it, if I sell it this coming spring, right now it's January 31st actually, it's almost February, so this coming spring I might sell it depending on how I feel or what else I want to get. But for right now, I've just done that. I might take out the governor. The go-kart that I have is already has the governor removed, and that does about 40 right now without any other modifications but the governor, which you should upgrade the valve springs at least, because if you want to go up to, I think they're 10 or 12 pound valve springs, once you remove the governor, just so you don't float the valves and blow up the engine. So, but we're going to take this out on the road, and I will show you guys some flybys with it. And she works. All right, so as you guys saw me flying by, I was just doing 30 miles an hour. It did definitely have more space for me to push the pedal down, but I don't know, it's just cold out. I don't like revving my engines that high in the cold especially, but that was pretty high right there. But it stopped at 30 miles an hour. Actually, it was like 28 and 29 miles per hour. But yeah, definitely had more room for the pedal to go down more. Right now I'm saying 35 miles an hour is the fastest I've got it without any internal or external modifications like the exhaust, air filter, jetting, and all that stuff. Right now I think I only have a 12-tooth sprocket or clutch right now, and then I think this is maybe a 48 or 50 drive sprocket. So I'm not for sure though, don't take my word on that, but I definitely know 12-tooth clutch. 212cc. The kill switch was definitely successful, so I will link a description for those bullet connectors in the description below. They're on Amazon. I mean, pretty much I shop everything for Amazon. So I also have a drift trike. If none of you guys have heard of a drift trike, you guys want to go check them out online. They're just like a go-kart, but 2 wheels in the back, one wheel in the front, and it is just like big wheels, but for adults. So I have one right now that I built, but with no motor. I am going to be putting a motor on it, so I'm going to be welding it. I might be actually making a new drift trike because I want to get a pipe bender, I want to get a pipe notcher, and I want to get a metal chop saw. So if those actually happen, coming here soon in the spring, you'll be seeing a video with a drift trike. So anything else you guys want to see, just comment in the comment sections below. I do anything motors. We'll go, we do fishing, whole bunch of fishing. Just anything that we're going to. We go to Cabela's all the time. Boats. I got a boat that I'm working on, a little 14-foot John boat. We'll be putting a deck in that, buying a motor for that. So other than that, comment to see what else you guys want to see, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.